living a life of impact comes at a cost. First, we talked about the fact that building up our spiritual lives, which is the basic foundation, that is the foundation of it all. It comes at a cost. Second thing we talked about the fact that if we want to achieve our goals in life, anything good that we may want to have, good marriage, good job, good career, good business, it comes at a cost. Third thing, if we want to live a life that it is not only good things for us, but we want to impact other people, it comes at a cost. John 12:24 says that, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it produces much grain. If we are going to live impactful lives at all, we must be ready to die. We must be ready to deny ourselves. We must be ready to suffer. We must be ready to sacrifice. We must be ready to submit ourselves to the process. There's a process. Anyone who makes an impact in life must make a sacrifice. There is no greatness without sacrifice. Jesus Christ gave his life, he died, that he may be exalted and given the name that is above every other name. We have to submit ourselves to the process if we are going to make any impact. You know, I don't know how many of us know about the Chick-fil-A franchise. If you are going to own a Chick-fil-A franchise, no matter who you are, whether you are an executive now, where you are, you need to go and work there at Chick-fil-A. Unless a grain of seed falls to the ground and dies, it cannot multiply. It cannot grow. It cannot become big. If you are too big to serve, then you are too small to lead. There's a process. There's a process. We cannot jump the process. There's always a process. You may have to sacrifice your comfort. Sometimes you may even be misjudged. You may be falsely accused. There are so many things that may happen along your way when you want to live a life of impact. It's not just about yourself. You want to make sure that you live a life of impact. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to give. You need to sow. You need to give a lot of yourself. You need to think beyond yourself. See, if you want to just live for yourself, come and go. That's what that scripture is saying, that then if it does not die, then it will abide alone. But do you know what? If it abides alone, it will even eventually die. But it will die and waste away alone. But if it sowed its life, if it was buried and gave its life, then it will grow and germinate and multiply. There's no how you can live alone in this world anyway. So if you feel that, oh, I don't even want to impact anybody, I don't want to let my life be still okay. No, it's a lose-lose in that kind of situation. Because it's not even possible. Even the things that, even for your own life alone, you need other people. So it's not even only to be able to impact other people that you need other people to join hands with you. For your own life to be okay, to survive, you need other people. So we cannot but make up our minds that we need to deny ourselves. There are situations where we need to deny ourselves. There are sacrifices that we need to pay. There are things that we need to do. We need to sow. We need to give of ourselves. Hebrews 12:2. Jesus Christ did it. And we're looking unto him, our example. It says, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, he despised the shame, and now he's seated on the throne of God at the right side, the right hand of God. If we are going to get that reward at the end, if we're going to live a fulfilled life, we need to be ready to deny ourselves. And I'm just trusting God that as this message is going on, we're not just listening, we're thinking about our lives and what more can I do? What sacrifices can I pay? How can I show up more?